Hi, my name is Renee and I'm a senior practitioner at Pulsite Clinic London. Today I'm going to be performing a laser pigmentation and rejuvenation treatment on my client Abby. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's fine. I can definitely feel it, but it's not uncomfortable. It's not like hair removal that you can, it hurts a little bit more than this. This is fine. It kind of feels like you're exfoliating my skin. It's that kind of feeling.
The PicoWay Resolve is the latest and most advanced laser for pigmentation, freckles, age spots and wrinkles. The PicoWay Resolve breakthrough technology uses the shortest laser pulse available, measured in picoseconds. These pulses treat pigmentation, rejuvenating the skin and signs of aging. A course of 6 to 8 treatments is recommended for optimal result. After treatment, clients will experience temporary reddening of the skin around the treated area, which will slowly improve over 2 to 5 days.
I've always had freckles ever since I was little, and they never really bothered me, but the older I've got, they kind of started to sort of join together and spread all over my face. Then when I had my daughter, I think the pregnancy hormones kind of caused a little bit of extra pigmentation in my skin. And it wasn't the cute freckles that kind of I had when I was younger. So the first treatment, literally my whole face went super, super dark. It picked up all the pigment, not necessarily my original freckles, but where I kind of had patches around here, around my eyes, on my forehead, around my jawline. It went super, super dark and it was quite shocking almost. But what I did find is, as my body then broke down this extra pigment and I was left with like super clear skin. Obviously it didn't get rid of all of the pigment. I still had almost my original freckles, but it was just the extra pigment that I'd kind of obviously accumulated over years, the sun damage, pregnancy, things like that. Maybe not taking care of my skin as much as I should have done. It took about maybe a week for the initial effects to kind of wear off and the darkness of the pigment to kind of wear off. But after that, my skin was a lot clearer. It was almost more youthful looking. I did notice that it kind of improved the texture of my skin, the brightness of my skin. And it felt a little bit sort of tighter, if you know what I mean. I don't know whether I'm just imagining it, but I did feel a little bit like, the kind of fine lines that I'd started to get around my eyes and my forehead, they started to sort of fade a little bit. So that was the first treatment. Then the second treatment, the pigment didn't come back. I have been very careful with my skin since the first treatment. The second treatment I had, same thing. I think they put the settings up slightly higher to kind of work on different layers of my skin. Again, the pigment that got captured sort of by the laser came up super, super dark. So again, similar sort of areas, not as much, so you could tell where the laser had actually got rid of the pigment the first time, because even on the same settings or even higher settings, it didn't seem to bring up quite as much darkness as the first time. Again, about a week later, the darkness kind of, you have dry skin for a while and then you have to sort of exfoliate it, and it sort of takes a good, maybe like a week to 10 days to kind of really sort of see the full effects of the treatment. But again, afterwards, my skin was super clear. The texture of my skin, it felt softer, it felt kind of glowy. It was that kind of feeling like you just had a facial, where your skin feels more hydrated and soft. So yeah, I'm really happy with the results. Like, I didn't actually think it would work this well. I just thought it was something that I would try and have done and see maybe if it made a little bit of a difference, but it really did make a huge difference. I'm really pleased with the treatment. I really would recommend it to anyone that has any kind of sort of pigmentation patches. I had tried the bleaching creams before, or moisturizers with added kind of brightening ingredients, that kind of thing, and it didn't really do an awful lot, which is why I was so shocked that this did have quite a dramatic effect, and I will definitely be taking care of my skin in the sun moving forward.
We have 3 clinics in London, one next to Tottenham Court Road, one in Bank and Liverpool Street. We are open Monday to Friday, 10 till 8 p.m. and weekends 10 till 5. Come and see us for a free consultation and patch test. You can find us online at pulsiteclinic.co.uk.